Tell me that again, would you?
What, an autism?
What about autism?
Well, Tony says, you know, some of them people who do things, they're autistic, you know, like computer stuff.
Yeah.
And I think Einstein was.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't discover the relativity of whatever he discovered. So I go and get him in a time machine and bring him back here and say, test him for autism. And I bet he is.
Yeah, but you'd have to explain to him what autism is first, because back then it would even have been heard of.
What is autism?
Don't know.
What's Asperger's? Do you know?
You got it, you explain it.
What's autism, Chris?
Well, I don't really understand it myself, but
I think it's a series of things. It's no one thing, is it?
No.
I don't think it's one thing in particular.
No. But I think Asperger's is slightly. I was diagnosed moderate to severe, but I think Asperger's is more severe than autism.
Chris Packham's got Asperger's.
Yeah, I think Asperger's is more severe than autism.
Chris
Because
Packham's.
autism is a wide spectrum, isn't it?
And
That's why it's called autistic spectrum disorder.
Chris Packham's got that Asperger's, and he said he likes being outside, doesn't like being indoors all the time.
But
He loves being out there, looking at wildlife because of that.
yes, and most autistic people they're good with animals as well.
And,
They're better with animals than people.
also it's repetition as well. You like the same thing all the time.
Yes, OCD. Autistic people, obviously, they're going to talk more about things that they're into than what they're not into.
And do you do that?
But yeah, the things that I'm into, I could talk about all day long. Yeah? But that's because I'm into it, obviously. When I'm pretty sure even somebody that isn't autistic would only want to talk about
But it's
things.
not only that, you've got to have your knife and fork the right way on the plate. You've got to have this the right way and that the right way. See, the same thing all the time. And that's probably part of it.
Yeah.
Probably.
Mm.
A
Do you
lot of
like being
people-
autistic?
I love being autistic, yes. I'm going to get myself a t-shirt that says autistic and proud.
There's a bloke at Arts and Crafts, he's autistic, and he reminds me of that Joe on the telly because he dances
I'm
around
going to
all
get
the
myself a
time.
t-shirt done that says autistic and proud. Or proud to be autistic. So then people know I'm autistic and they know I'm proud of it. And I don't think any other autistic person would do that.
No,
So would they?
probably not. And also, you remember loads of stuff. You remember loads and loads of
Yes,
things. I couldn't
autistic
remember.
people have got an incredible memory.
That's what.
They never forget what they're told, most of the time. My earliest memories of when I was a child, I can remember all the way back to when I was 4 or 5. And
What's your earliest memory?
the earliest memory is when I was about 4 or 5, and it's something that I did that I copied off my brother. Well, it's probably, if I tell you, you'll think it's cruel, but my brother used to get a magnifying glass and shine it onto some bug or creature, so the sun shines through the magnifying glass, then it hits the thing and fries it. And I can remember doing that when I was like 4 or 5. And I can remember going to nursery as well. I can remember being on the back of my mum's bike on the way home from nursery, dropping a sweet on the floor, and then crying and getting her to pick it up. Yeah, and I was only 4 then, or 5.
That's what Tony said about being a genius, because they never forget anything.
Yes, yeah.
And you can make things from scratch, and I think, well, that'd be hard for me to do.
But not exactly. Not food if I was cooking.
No, not food, but you can put things together, and I think, but that's a bit hard, but you do it.
Yeah. So you're saying that autistic people are more patient than other people?
You certainly are. I've got no patience whatsoever.
Yeah, I know about that.